One of the graduates from the London School of Economics is my close and personal friend Dr. Prakash Shah, who is presently a senior lecturer in law at Queen Mary College, which is part of the University of London. He is a brilliant and very prolific researcher and writer, a person with a very open and borderless mind, and he is working on international research projects on law and faith. Prakash, tell me, what inspired you to study this subject area?
I think he's probably my guru, at SOS. I was actually going to do a final year course here at LSE, which was not ultimately being offered. So I went up to him and said, I want to study on your course on ethics and purchasing. And next thing you know, within a few years, I was teaching alongside him. And it's been fantastic. And I've subsequently taken the same course to other universities where I've been teaching. And of course, trying to develop the academic field.
So law and religion. I mean, in this country we have an English legal system. I'm just trying to think, what is the connection between law and religion? I mean, I can just imagine a judge wearing a wig, and if I were to say to him, I am a Jain, he would probably say, there's no room for religion in law courts, What do you say to that?
Actually, you're right. That would be the moment's of answer. The judges see themselves as very much implementing parts of the secular legal system. But what we have to bear in mind is that the roots of modern secularism, particularly in the West, have their origins in religion. Secularism itself is a religious concept. It comes from Christian theology. So actually, the entire legal system itself is fundamentally informed by religious concepts drawn from a particular legal tradition. And the challenge which now faces us is to actually make the legal system accessible to others in a way that can be much more pluralistic and respecting of all traditions, not just a singular tradition.
Wow, that's a very huge challenge, But it's amazing that you're at the leading edge of it. So effectively what you're saying is you're using your scholarship to build a harmonious society, and you're using your teaching and your writing to encourage lawmakers and policymakers and judges to become aware of cultures and faith. Is that right?
As much as possible. Of course, there's very little that one person can do. So actually we need a whole team of researchers. We need very bright young students to engage with this particular area. And nowadays, of course, if you're a law student, you'll be fed continuously with the mantra of human rights and so on. But this can also be a very homogenizing problem, which serves to somehow suppress all the diversities that contemporary world is made up of. So we really have to try to approach the legal system in particular with a totally new dimension of paradigm.
A paradigm shift.
A paradigm shift.
A paradigm shift is required according to Dr. Prakash Shah. And actually, on this Masala tour, you will see many paradigms being shifted already by the Indian community right here in Britain. But now we need to take those ideas and percolate them into the wider ocean of ideas that are in Britain. They are in the campuses, in the policymakers, in government, among politics. And I mean, Prakash, it must be a real uphill battle for you, because faith there are so many people against religion. There are so many people, especially academics and scholars, who don't want any space for religion in anything that they study. Yet the paradox is that religion brings ethics to societies. So how do you deal with that conflict?
Well, I would say, first of all, that it's not just about religion. In fact, it's about the entirety of the complex traditions that we have been brought up with as part of our multiple heritages. And of course, religion can be a component of that, and an important one for many people. But that's not the whole story. It's actually only a part of the story. So really, we should be conceptualizing the problem in much more pluralistic ways and arguing that there's a kind of plurality of pluralities out there that needs to be engaged with.
Fantastic.